So I'm sitting here drinking my morning coffee. Good morning. How are you? We made it through another one. I hope you're doing okay. This new year's going pretty good. Other than, we're being misled all over. And I'm wondering what they're deflecting, what all this other stuff is deflecting from, the other two things that are going on that they keep, laundering money into. And, it's all a big deflection. And, I'm thinking this has got, Iraq and all that all over it. We're going to become a force there and then never, be removed or, let the country learn how to take care of itself because now we are the dictators. And, we've seen this over and over and over, and we got to make sure that we don't repeat history. But with that being said, we have to watch ourselves too and not be led by bullies or manipulators, people that have, dollar signs instead of, right and wrong, in their mind of things to follow. When a dollar sign overrides righteousness, it's, then we should start worrying. But with that being said, we got this. It's just, be mindful of who you're listening to and what you're listening to and why they're doing it. The strategy is there. A fool can hear it. If you choose to abandon anything that is wrong and go with righteousness, it's there. It tells you exactly what they're trying to do. And they're trying to kick off this thing with, Cuba and all that. They're just, from what I heard, they've got a big wide brush, just painting everything, because that's how you cause conflict. You throw a bunch of stuff in the pot and see which one will take precedence and come out, and then everything's an issue. Everything's going to be a problem. So they get you scared on everything, and then when they act on one thing, it's justified. It's never justified. Righteousness in our own country, that's justified. Let's do it here first. Before we, and then, we just need to protect our own borders and we can stop all drugs coming in. So they need to stop using that as an excuse. Put our military on our own borders and, hold the line and you'll stop all of that, And if they can't fix their own countries, then they never will. We've seen that with Iraq and everything. We've done this. This is history repeating itself, and we're going to be the ones always paying the bill and, things like that. But with that being said, you follow idiots, you're an idiot. But if you're promised to get something from it, like, tariffs, have you got your check yet? And then you complain about somebody trying to eat. Yeah. Toodles.